Good eve, everyone, and happy Sunday. I'm Anthony Carter. Hope you all got a chance to get outdoors and enjoy some of the sun this weekend. Maybe got a chance to go out into the lake. Certainly, we have some nice conditions. And then later on next week, we will see just very much sunshine all the way through much of next week. Unfortunately for us, overnight going into Monday, we will be dealing with some haze from regional wildfires. But that is likely as long as those fires don't get more out of control, we won't really see any more haze from much of next week. Nevertheless, red flag warning will be in effect for Northern California and east of the Cascades. We'll see a chance of thunderstorms late Monday, and then again, as I said, sunny all next week. And that chance of thunderstorms, I should clarify, is mostly for east of the Cascades. I'll get to that in just a bit. Looking at our almanac, certainly well above average, warmer than average in Medford, high of 101 today, close to the record of 111 set in 1981, and then the overnight lows just about on average set at 61. In Klamath Falls, 7 degrees warmer than average of 94. Overnight lows also just about on average as well. Now we do have a red flag warning that will be in effect for east of the Cascades until Tuesday, still in effect for Northern California, and this is for, we're expecting gusty winds, and this certainly will present a hazard for any new and existing fires as well. So fires can certainly pick up, and as we're talking about fires, of course, we're talking about the McKinney fire as well. So hopefully that'll stay down low, and then as we look at those possible wind speeds, you can see just by 2 p.m. looking at 22 miles per hour in the Montague area, 16 over in Klamath Falls. So good thing for firefighters is that they said that the wind speeds have not really been affecting them on the McKinney fire. So certainly good news. Hopefully that will remain as that firefight continues. But looking at Tuesday, really strong wind speeds there in Montague, looking at 30 miles per hour, 14 in the Mount Shasta area. So, but all those conditions will start to kind of just die down just a little bit as the night goes on. Looking at our surface smoke forecast by 11 p.m. tonight, we'll certainly start to see some smoke blanketing much of our region. Very dense smoke up in the Crater Lake area and east of the Cascades. That is the Wendigo fire right there. So that's where a lot of that smoke will be from. And then, of course, you have the McKinney fire and the Yeti fire over in Northern California. By 9 a.m., the smoke will still be thin for most of us here in Medford. Certainly still a little bit more dense in the Klamath Falls region as well. Tonight, out along the coast, mostly cloudy, some patchy fog, lows hanging in the 50s, highs in the 60s, North Bend looking at 72. Then otherwise, we're looking at mostly sunny conditions, hazy skies as well. Then we'll start to see some increase in clouds develop later on tomorrow night out along the coast. Tonight, west of the Cascades, overnight lows hanging in the 60s. We're looking at 54 in Cave Junction. Certainly Cave Junction, as of right now, moderate air quality. Certainly the fires are playing a role in that moderate air quality. Tomorrow, looking at hazy skies, highs in the 90s. Patchy smoke will develop later on Monday night. East of the Cascades, hazy skies, lows hanging in the 50s. Looking at 94 in Paisley, 94 in Lakeview, 96 in Alturas. Then we got some haze, then some chance of thunderstorms developing later on, mostly in the Lakeview area. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast for the Rogue Valley, some thin clouds, but otherwise we're looking at sunshine throughout much of next week. Highs hanging in the upper 90s, looking at 90 on Wednesday. Overnight lows hanging in the 60s in Klamath Falls, looking at a high of 94 on Monday. Then temperatures start to cool down just a little bit going on throughout much of next week, looking at temperatures in the upper 80s. In Northern California, hazy skies Monday, overnight lows in the upper 50s, low 60s. Then out along the coast, partly cloudy from Monday through much of next Wednesday, then mostly sunny from Thursday through Sunday.